Hello, 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 my lovely disciples. How are you all? Hello, Oncey. Hello, Calm Mom. Hello, White Star. I hope that you are well. Also, I hope the audio is good. I decided today of all days to try something new. The microphone has moved. This will be its new permanent position, provided that everyone likes it. It is now directly underneath my chin. Well, I say directly, but it's like 3 inches down there, give or take. How is everyone? Happy Valentine's Day. I hope that you are very, very well. So, I'm glad you think so. This also has the benefit of, well, it has a few benefits. It makes it easier for the background noise removal to work, and it makes it easier for the microphone to capture my voice, so even when I'm not speaking very loudly, everything should come through crystal clear. It is apparently Lunar New Year as well this week. I gotta say, I do not miss working in the restaurant industry for this week. Holy moly. I would be dying. I wouldn't be able to do it. Like, it's just... Anyways, enough of that. I'm feeling good today. I've got coffee. I've got water. I have you. Speaking of coffee, good nice sip there. But yeah, I just figured today would be a nice, relaxing day. We can hang out, we can chat. Yeah. Stick to my tea. I do like tea as well. I like both. I think for me, it's just another variety of caffeine that I enjoy. Because I like my coffee. I like my tea. I like Gamer Subs. I like Monster. I like Red Bull. I like all of them. So it's just another way for me to get my caffeine fix. But I've always been a more... How should I say it? I've always preferred having options for things. I like to eat a lot of different kinds of food. I like to drink a lot of different kinds of things. You know? Coffee is just a food flavor for me. Coffee flavored ice cream is very good. Energy drinks are too strong for me in flavor. I prefer milder stuff. It's good to know what you prefer. I think that's very important. My brother calls coffee nectar of the gods. Coffee can be pretty good. Especially, I really enjoy coffee with maple syrup. It has a uniquely uniquely sweet and bitter flavor. Caffeine makes my heart go way too fast. Caffeine does a lot of things for me. One of the most important is that it helps my brain calm down. Because one of the big things with ADHD is basically you aren't able to properly regulate certain thoughts because of your prefrontal cortex just doesn't quite work the way it's supposed to, quote unquote. But caffeine gives basically a boost of energy to your neurons. Like, it makes you... It's not like a boost of energy. That's wrong. Because it's supposed to, like... I don't know. It's a stimulant, basically. Caffeine is. And it stimulates your brain. And one of the side effects of that, if you are ADHD is your prefrontal cortex starts working better. And you can do things like focus on things. Or in my case, one of the big things is then I can actually regulate my emotions. So that's one of the reasons why if I wake up in a bad mood, the first thing I do is I go grab myself some caffeine. Because I know I'll be better once I have that caffeine. I'll be able to control my mood better. It jumpstarts everything for me. I can't live without it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sometimes the best thing for me to go to sleep is to have caffeine. It's hard to tell sometimes when that's the correct answer. But sometimes when it's 9 p.m. and I'm like, I want to stay up for like 3 more hours, what I'll do is I'll grab like a cup of tea or a Diet Dr. Pepper or something like that. Something with a mild amount of caffeine, right? A green tea, something like that. And I will drink that and have a melatonin. And that'll knock me right out. It's a little weird, but sometimes that's the answer. Tea does have caffeine. Green and black teas are caffeinated. Green tea has less caffeine. Black tea has more. And then there's coffee, which has more caffeine than black tea, but not by that much. The difference is actually pretty, as I remember, it's not too crazy of a difference. I could be remembering that, so forgive me if I am. I've been taking melatonin too. Yeah. I take melatonin off and on. For me, melatonin is a sometimes I need it thing. Lately, I've been so tired. Oh my goodness. Lately, I've been so tired that I can just pass out no problem with no aids whatsoever. Yawning triggered. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It just sort of happened. My family's Pomeranian Beagle mix liked coffee. Little Snotter was smart too. He'd get a few laps in while we weren't looking, then dart back to his bed. Cute. That's absolutely adorable. Hold on. Oh, there we go. That's much better. Oh. Apologies. I start doing something and then suddenly my brain is like, yes, we're waking up. And my body's like, yes, we're waking up. Time to flex a little bit and stretch and have everything start popping. Palms are high energy to begin with. On coffee, I thought the dog was about to defy the laws of physics. I can imagine. I think the movie was Over the Hedge, where there's the squirrel. It's super high energy. And then they gave it an energy drink. And he was literally going faster than the speed of light. And like this scene is just everything's in slow-mo and he's walking through. It's so... That was so funny. Very entertaining. I won't lie though. Speaking of entertainment, then you'll have to forgive me for meta commentary or whatever, blah blah. I do it all the time. Terrible, I know. But I oftentimes am not sure what to do with streams like this, so I just sort of speak softly and hope that's what you all want from a stream like this. Because I don't know that I do the themed live ASMRs very well. And really, I just want to talk with y'all. That's it. Just want to chit and chat away. So hopefully that's alright. But feedback is good. And hello, Hermes. Welcome on in. How are you? Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you're well. I hope that Valentine's Day is treating you very well. I know I'm doing pretty good. I got so much sleep. It was fantastic. I went to bed utterly exhausted and I woke up feeling so rested. Oh. Did I eat any chocolate? Nope. The beautiful thing about Valentine's Day is the day after Valentine's Day when all the chocolate is on sale. That is true. You did literally listen to me read definitions. Admittedly, some of those were a little saucy. I just enjoyed the conversation more than anything. This is about the only interaction I can get that doesn't have me wanting to run headfirst into a wall because humans annoy the crap out of me. Well, I am glad that I don't annoy the crap out of you and that you enjoy these interactions. You did let us choose the words. I did. It was a fun time. I should come up with more ideas like that. I used to spend a lot of time trying to come up with cool live stream ideas. And I don't know, I've been slacking in general, but I need to do more stuff like that again. It's just been hard. So many things going on all the time. It's been harder and harder for me to keep up. But that's okay. I'll do something cool again at some point. Probably. Allegedly. At least I'd like to. Another Mad Lib session. The Mad Lib streams are fun. I gotta go find some good Mad Lib forms to fill out. Yes. Mm-hmm. A good Lunar New Year's week. First day midnight going on in my place. Oh, that's good. Glad to hear it. Yeah. I am having a fantastic day myself. Just sort of woke up and I won't lie, I just chilled out, relaxed, didn't worry about getting anything done because I do that too much. I worry about getting things done way too much sometimes, and today I was just like, you know what? Nah. I ain't doing nothing before stream other than getting stream set up. And then I moved my microphone around. So I guess I did do something. But, you know. It is what it is. There we go. Sorry, I had to respond to something there. I do apologize. Things were taking my attention away from you. My attention should only be on you for Valentine. I have a plan, and I follow it to get what I want accomplished. Plan is such a strong word. I have like a loose set of goals, and they get done when they get done. That's basically how I handle it now, because all of my well-made plans tend to fall to the wayside, so I gave up. And it's been working out all right so far. I should, if I had more of me. Things would get done faster. I use the word plan very loosely. The more accurate term is bullet points. Fair enough. Procrastination is just too easy. It is. The other problem has just been... There's so many. Where do I even begin? But I mean, this last month and change has been me being sick, which hasn't helped anything. I haven't felt like doing much of anything because of it. So, yeah, there's that. Daydreaming is good. I have been sometimes catching myself scrolling too much, and sometimes, instead of scrolling, I will put my phone down and I will just let my mind drift a little bit. And that has been, unironically, rather helpful. At least for me. Maybe it's not everyone's thing, but it's been helping me a bit. Oh. Sorry, just trying to get more comfortable. I am going to try and move something. Oh, no, never mind. We're not going to try that. Just realized how difficult that would be. Never mind. We're going to keep things as they are. A little bit of stretch, a little wee stretch. Disconnecting from devices is very important. It's too easy to just literally be attached to a device all day. Especially for me, like, I get up, my alarm goes off, it's from my phone, so I grab my phone, and then my phone's right there, and I see a notification, I click a notification, and I'm looking at stuff while I'm moving around for the morning, and then I take my shower, and gotta look at the phone to check what time it is, and while I'm there, oh, let me pop my headphones in and watch some shorts while I get ready for the day. And I'm ready for the day. I'm gonna head into my van, I'm gonna clock in on my work phone, get everything set up there, and get to my first client. And while I'm on the way to my first client, I'm listening to something from my phone connected to the van speakers, and then da-di-da-di-da, just a constant buzz, a constant drip of just whatever from the electronics. And you know what? That's fine, but also need some time away. All of my work is online, so it makes it difficult to get away from it. For sure. That makes a lot of sense. Well, my hobbies have always been fixing things, working on computers, futzing around with computer software, gaming, all that sort of thing. So I'm very much so. I was addicted to screens before it was cool. You know? And now most of my hobbies are computer related. Making music I do on the computer, making ASMR, gaming, even playing the piano. The one I have doesn't have speakers, so I have to have my computer on to hear it. So, yeah, it's a thing. Everything's done by a computer these days. It's pretty true. It's pretty true. Which is fine, but again, a little bit of disconnecting from that is good. Going out for a walk and just walking. Stuff like that. Take a moment to just lie back and let your thoughts drift. Process things. It's important. We're built to have our minds wander. It's important. It's how we come up with ideas. Coffee. Tasty, tasty coffee. I really wish that I enjoyed the process of drawing, because I've never I guess when I was younger, I kind of enjoyed drawing a little bit. I think maybe if I had stuck with it, I would have gotten into it more. But as an adult, I don't really take to it. Not to the point where I'm willing to spend the sort of time I spend on training my voice and singing and learning music and all that, you know. It's definitely one of those things where I picked a direction and it's not that. I live on a dead-end street, so it's nice to walk on, no through traffic. Nice. There you go. Yeah, I live in a cul-de-sac. And we used to be the end of the cul-de-sac, and then they made a new cul-de-sac that's attached to ours, but doesn't have a different entrance, so works out. But it's pretty alright to walk through, walk around. I do it occasionally. I need to do it more. Frequently, the way I get my exercise in is I pull out my walking pad, slip it under my desk to standing mode, and slip it underneath the desk. And then I walk on the walking pad while I have some anime on. Or a video game that doesn't require, like, snappy inputs. City Builder or something. Or a slower strategy game. Big ol' slurp there. Mm-hmm. The elliptical. Oh, there you go. Ellipticals are really good. They get you to work out a lot of different muscles. At least I think they're pretty good. I don't have one though. I don't have room for an elliptical. The walking pad is nice because I can just like set it up against the wall when I'm done. I'm very big on anything that can let me conserve some space. It's very important. Very important for me. Like anything that's physical in my life has to be something that if I need to, I can put it away quite easily and make some room. As much as possible. Obviously, I can't do that with everything. But, you know, I do my best. Like the way I have my computer set up, I need a proper rack, but then, meh. And then I have my computers all put in closet, and I run cables, so that way I have more room in my room proper. I have mine in a guest bedroom. Nice. I rent the guest bedroom. That's what I do. I am the guest bedroom. It's very unfortunate. Maybe one day I'll be able to have that sort of room. It's true. I have a roof over my head. I should be grateful. And I am. It's a good time. It's a good place to live. I want to experiment with something. I'm curious what this does. And I don't know if you even want this to be a thing on the stream or not. But I thought I'd give it a try and see how you all react. The weather has been very, very chilly. But I like it that way. A little bit of cold is good for you. Gives me all the more reason to hang around inside, throw on the sweatpants and the hoodie. I got my nautical hoodie on right now. It's very, very soft and warm. Unseasonably warm weather. Really? Well, it's been nice and chilly here. Boom, 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 boom. Does this translate to this thing real time? It does translate it to real time. Interesting. I want winter back near 0 temps, 4 feet of snow. I want the whole kit and caboodle. Reasonable. I like wintertime. To be fair, late January, early February has been way colder than December was for me. December was cold, but it wasn't freezing. You know? What happened to my music? Hello? Where did my music go? I would like my music back, please. I love it when I have technical problems in the middle of a stream. Isn't it great? Isn't it just fantastic when things don't work? There we go. Now it's back. Hello, Arena. How are you? I hope you're well. Thanks for dropping by the stream. You're going? Already. You're good. Okay. That makes a bit more sense. I'm glad. No need to apologize. Typos happen, darling. I don't think anyone could hold a typo against you, especially not in this chat with some of the typos that have happened. Typos will always happen. It's fine. I've had some tragic typos recently. It's been very unfortunate. But thankfully, I managed to catch most of them. Autocorrect drives me nuts sometimes. Oh, I have to use a lot of technical and brand terms when writing up notes, and autocorrect loves to change them to more generic words that are not what I want at all. So I end up having to go back and fix things quite a bit. And let me tell you, on Android, not that big of a deal. Easy to do. On iPhone, it's so much more difficult. I genuinely find iMessage to be just worse. And so I tried Google Messages on iPhone, and I found out, no, it's just the way iPhone text selection works that is the problem. It just works differently and worse. It's very unfortunate. Oh, a boyfriend ASMR audio premiere soon? Well, you'll have to go and enjoy that. It's very important. But yeah, that's the beautiful thing. You can pop in and out. It's fun. I certainly don't mind. I'm just glad that you came here at all. And I really appreciate it. More like auto incorrect. Auto incorrect. I love that. Not leaving yet. No, that's okay. Stick around then. Thank you for being here. Sorry, my knuckles were bothering me. Oh, that thumb's gonna feel weird. Okay. Hold on a moment. My brain just fully reset. Your Akashi will be back presently. Please wait while he reboots and remembers the thoughts that he was trying to have. Unfortunately, these thoughts appear to have overloaded his processing module, and he's gone. He will return shortly, though. And he might even know what he was going to say. I would love requests for the stream. Then, I wouldn't have to remember the things that I was going to bring up and say. Then I could just follow requests. No thoughts. Head empty. I think that would be fantastic. And as I mentioned earlier, for streams like this, I'm mostly just here to chat and talk with y'all. So if you have requests for the stream, by all means, make them. Good girl. Well, I mean, I have said it just now, but is that really what you all want to hear? You want me to tell you you've been a good girl? Because I'm not sure that's true. I think you've been very, very naughty. But just for you, just today, I will tell you that you are a very good girl. And I'm proud of you. You've been doing a great job. And you deserve love and adoration and kindness. And always behaving. Yeah. That's good. I'm so happy to hear that. So happy to hear that you're being a good girl for me. And 3 more months until summer break. Counting down until spring break for work. Hopefully you're able to enjoy the spring break. I won't even try to say I'm behaving. Well, at least you're honest. And they say honesty is the best policy. I like to think that's true. Though I will admit, sometimes I'm honest to a fault. Sometimes I say things that are true. But they're things I probably should have kept to myself. Gets me in trouble from time to time. But we make do. We make do. I work with preschoolers and my brain feels fried. Not physically, but mentally. Oh, that must be so hard. I get the feeling fried, mentally and not physically. I spend all day troubleshooting machines, and sometimes I barely lift a finger. But at the end of the day, I feel so mentally drained that I can barely think. I get myself in trouble doing that too. Sometimes people would rather be lied to than hear the truth. And it's important to know when that is. Very important. It's a difficult skill. Don't want to get in trouble. Yeah. It's okay. I'm fine with getting into a little bit of trouble. I'm very good at getting myself out of it. At least I think so. Oh. A lot of running. That does sound like it would be painful. I can only imagine trying to keep a bunch of preschoolers occupied. I wouldn't be able to manage. I much prefer machinery. I hope you feel better soon. and that the pain goes away. Scream like dolphins. Ah, it is a thing. I remember when I was a kid, I was a bit different. I had a tendency to go non-verbal when I was upset. And it's not that I wouldn't talk. It was more that I couldn't talk because I was so upset. It was a very interesting dilemma because I need to tell people why I'm upset, but I can't. Nowadays, it's a bit better. Slightly. I do still tend to go hermit mode when I'm not feeling well, though. Keep to myself. Kind of ironic that you would ever be nonverbal. Do you want to know the really funny thing? I started talking very late. I actually was a very late talker. Took me a long time to become verbal at all. How's that one for you? But surprising given how much I yap now. And especially with all the things I do with my voice. How old were you when your voice got as deep as it is now? So, all right, that's twofold because there's two aspects to my voice that make it sound as deep as it is, and one is the actual like puberty effect, right? And I was probably my voice kind of started settling around here when I was 16, but probably I was still cracking until I was like 18, 19. But a lot of the rasp and extra tone of my voice I didn't develop immediately. That's actually damage that has been accumulated over time from having to shout in kitchens, from smoking, so on and so forth. So, a good part of what makes my voice sound as deep as it is from that. And that's just years of various damage and accumulation. I'd probably say I didn't properly sound the way I do now until I was 26. So, yeah, maybe 26 or so. You know, obviously, not exactly, but around then. Voices are complicated. How people sound is very, very complicated. Would never have guessed that part of it was from damage. Yeah. So, if you want a good example of what I'm talking about, go listen to Leonard Cohen. Listen to one of his early recordings from very early in his career, and then go listen to a live recording of him late in his career, and you will hear two very different sounding voices. Technically speaking, he's singing all the same notes, but they sound very different. And that's one of the things about my voice, is I don't sound like I'm talking very high. And to be fair, I tend to talk near at the bottom of my range. And hello, Ultra Chell, welcome on in. Unfortunately, I cannot read that, as I don't know any Cyrillic-based languages. Apologies. But, what was I on about? Oh yeah, I tend to talk at the bottom of my range. But I'm actually a tenor. My range is kind of on the high end of tenor. I can't actually hit the bottom of the tenor range very well. I actually have a physical stop where my voice, where you can watch my vocal cord drop and expand when I have to go below a D5, and I can only just barely hit that D5 and not have it be muddy. But when I go to a C5, So that's a thing. But I tend to talk around between D and E5. Sorry. Just had a bit of a cough. Oh. Very first audio I heard of yours, I immediately clicked on that subscribe. Well, I'm glad. Glad that you enjoyed it that much. Your voice has a lot of range. Thank you. I like to think I got pretty decent range. I'm got, as far as singing goes, I actually have like a solid 2.5 octave range. It's possible I could probably, I think with falsetto, I hit 3 pretty easily. But I don't really sing super high up very often, but I can sing way higher than I typically sing for you guys. Then I discovered you had great VA skills too. I try. I do try. I like doing funny voices, and I like acting. It's fun. I'm not really... I don't know that I'll ever get into theater per se, though I have had people encourage me to get into theater. But I do enjoy acting. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to stick with just one sort of story. I'd get so bored so quick. I sort of decided that early on, is like, I'm not gonna focus down. I should. That would be the smart thing to do, but mm-mm. Almost 3 years later. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild that I've been doing this long. People have come and gone. I'm still more or less streaming to the same amount of people. Just, you know, slightly different group. But still a lot of the same people from early on, which I appreciate. I appreciate that people have decided to stay. Makes me happy. I am very, very grateful. Mm-hmm. I wish that I had listened to certain people when I was younger about things that I could have been good at. You know? Sorry. Trying to keep it together here today. But my voice is still touch and go. Thank you for your patience with me. Some say I feel energetic, some say I act like a cartoon. I have been told that sometimes I come across as very immature. I like. I've been told that I some people have a hard time keeping up with me because I can go from super serious, like, you know, to a very, very silly extremely quick. I'm glad that you think I sound good today. Oh. You just have a wide and easily malleable personality range. It's true. It's a good way of putting it. You, silly? Yeah, doesn't really sound like me, does it? Ah. Mm. This might sound a little corny, but I just want to say I'm very happy to have you all here. I'm very grateful. I really don't know what I did to deserve having so many people willing to watch me, listen to me. It's humbling, really. I truly don't know what I did to deserve it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice, small, cozy community. I'm glad to have it like that right now. I'm sure one day it'll grow beyond that, but for now, I will enjoy what I have. I'm glad you think so, White Star. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Sorry, I'm still sucking away on this cough drop. It's very necessary. Yeah, hitting 7,000 subs would happen faster if I posted anything. Maybe one day. I'll, I'll get to posting regularly again. Ah, shucks. Y'all gonna make me blush. I. Y'all are too nice to me. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. On that note, I'm sorry to cut things short, but I do feel like I need to go. I, unfortunately, my voice does not have the stamina that I would like it to have, and I am already starting to falter. And I would rather not press it. I'm sorry. I wish I could go on longer. But some days it's not too bad and it's easy to keep going for a while, and some days it's more difficult. And today is one of those more difficult days, unfortunately. So, thank you all. I appreciate you dropping by. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Eat well, sleep well, hydrate, don't dehydrate, posture check. Make sure you're not all shrimped up. Until that next time, which tomorrow night, Sunday night, Discord movie night. Not gonna make it a stream just yet, but I think I am gonna start potentially moving it to be a stream. Where we watch really old films. But we'll see. But until then, bye.